Hi everyone, I'm Gina.
I'm Tim. Welcome to Adventures with Heckenback.
So today we're going to give you a walkthrough of our new Campinawe trailer. We've had it about 6 weeks now, and we've camped in it about 3 times. So we figure it's time to give you a walkthrough.
Hopefully the wind doesn't make too much noise.
Hey, short interruption. The wind was really bad in a few of the clips, so we recorded some of the audio to spare you from that horrible noise. So you'll probably notice some difference in the audio. We learn something with every video we make. So anyway, back to the walkthrough. Okay, so we'll start the walk around here at the front, and we'll talk about some of the options we got as we work our way around.
First option that we got up here is electric brakes. For the size of the Campinawe trailer, I think it's like a gross vehicle weight of 2,000 pounds. They're not really necessary for Heckenback, but we thought getting the electric brakes would, make it easier on Heckenback's brakes. So another option up front is the easy hitch that the Campinawe comes with. It doesn't require a lock or a bolt or anything on the hitch pin. Then also, they offer a jack wheel. We didn't think that we'd be rolling around, so we didn't opt that in. So the next thing that comes with the Campinawe trailer is an extra 2-inch receiver mount for like a bike rack or a storage box. The tongue on the Campinawe trailer extends out 18 inches. I believe it's in 6-inch increments. So you can mount your storage box or bike rack.
So I think Campinawe will actually install a bike rack. That's one of the options you can get as well. So then another option that we chose was to have the spare tire mounted on the side. The standard is to have it underneath, but with our physical capabilities, we felt it was better to have it mounted on the side.
And who wants to be crawling under the trailer if you got a flat tire to try and get it unmounted?
So the one downside to that is that it does block the marker light on the fender, so you can't see the marker light with the spare tire here. So right now we are shopping around for a tire cover, a fun and interesting tire cover for our spare tire here.
Okay, so one of the nice things with the Campinawe trailer, it's made to be off-grid. It comes with a Renogy power pack, but they also include where you can hook it up to shore power, 110 volt. Well, not even shore power if you have a generator or you have a portable power pack, a big one, like a Jackery or one of those like that. You can plug it in there. We've got the vent for the air conditioner, actually intake for the air conditioner.
Which we'll show when we go inside.
And we've got our Yeti.
One of Tim's favorite parts. So the back part, the galley here, will show in a few minutes. Several of the compartments open here, so we'll get into all of that after we finish the rest of the walk around. Okay, so here's the front with the door. And one of the things that we've already added is this outside light. So it didn't come with an outside light, and we think there are some outside lights in the galley, but we thought it was a good idea to have a light right here by the door. So this is something that Tim added. And then we did get a step. That was another first thing that we got, this portable step here, because I have short legs, and that makes it a little easier to get in, especially on uneven ground. Okay, so another option that we got is roof rails. So we're not exactly sure what we want to add as far as a rack yet, although they do have options for that you can add. Canopies, things like that. We wanted to take it a little bit slower and think more about how we wanted to use it before we made a decision about a roof rack. But I'll let Tim climb up there, so you can climb up on the fenders here to get to the roof. And then I'll hand Tim the camera up.
So like Gina said, the roof rails were installed by Campinawe. The bug did not come with the trailer. We picked him up along the way.
Okay, so here's the inside. So every Campinawe comes with the Yeti. And we just got back from a camp out this past weekend and haven't completely cleaned it out yet. So excuse some of the dirt on the floor. You get this mat to go outside. And this is removable. So the flooring, you can pick it up, take it out, hose it off, those kind of things. So we need to do a little cleaning, you can see. So it comes with the Outcore cassette toilet, which is a nice feature to have as well. So we've used lots of different kinds of camping toilets before, and this one, this is the first time we've had a cassette toilet though, and so that's pretty convenient. So we're liking that part of it. Okay, so the last option that we chose was AC. So we really wanted to have some sort of AC. So what they offer for air conditioning is the Zero Breeze, which is a rechargeable. You can get it with one battery. So what it's sitting on is the battery there. And you can use it as a power bank as well. So you can get it with one battery or two. We only have one right now, but we will probably add the second one as well. So this is one of the things that we think could maybe be just a little bit better. One of the things we discovered is that it has a remote, so you can show the remote. It doesn't seem that the remote works with the door closed. So like it's not powerful enough if you've got it running and you've got the door closed, the remote doesn't work. And that's not necessarily anything for, on Campinawe's part. It's just, the nature of the remote, I guess, or the receiver, that it's not powerful enough or something. Yeah.
Has to be direct line of sight.
Direct line of sight, or yeah, something like that. So I'm not sure what the situation is, but so that was one of the things that we've noticed, that it's like, okay. If you leave the door open, it works.
It comes with the fire extinguisher. So it comes with a first alert fire extinguisher. Pretty deep storage compartment. That's a little closer view of the Zero Breeze. You can see the vents back in there where it pulls in the outside air. It has two ceiling lights, one there, I can't quite reach that, and one here. They are powered right now by the Renogy, but they are also dimmable, which is one thing I like. And there you can see the Renogy up there. It's 72,000 milliamp hour or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Gina can put that down on the screen. And more storage. One of the Campinawe hats.
So we're thinking one of those will be for your clothes, and one will be for my clothes, probably.
And probably half of mine will be for hers.
And then the fold-up bench.
Bench folds up nicely.
And latches. Snaps in
Gives
place.
you a little more room.
And the cover, it is removable, so it does unsnap and unvelcro, so it's velcroed in the back. And the cover is removable and washable. And that's true with everything in here is removable and washable. The window coverings and everything. So in this bottom door down here is 2 extra water jugs. So it actually comes with 4, what are they?
2.5 gallons
2.5 gallon each water. So another thing with the Campinawe, again, is that it's meant to be completely off-grid and low maintenance, so no winterizing or anything like that, which was important to us. That was something that we didn't want to have to do. So it has a rechargeable pump for the water, which we'll show when we show the back galley. So there are 2 jugs in the back galley and 2 extra jugs here. So of course in the winter you do have to, you know, make sure your water doesn't freeze.
Yeah. Between trips, dump the water out.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about winterizing a system or leakage or anything like that, which is one of the things that we liked.
Okay, for the shore power, it just comes in underneath, plugs into a power strip. So you have 120 volt options there. The Zero Breeze plugs into that for its power, which can be done for shore power. I plugged in a couple USB charging cables, and ran them up on each side of the bed for phones at night. The power strip had USB outlets in it. It comes with the rechargeable fan, which has a light in it. Nice window coverings and pockets for phones.
So it also comes with this backrest here.
Backrest.
You just
which
fold this
lifts
wire.
up, and there's that on it. Does that. Backrest. And they give you a couple lap desks. Kind of nice. And when we were picking the trailer up, they were explaining to us that these are the window cutouts. They put the edging on it and
Finish it. So you can use it as a lap desk. So I keep one in here and then one in the truck. Okay, so it is a queen size memory foam bed. I think Zinus is the company that makes the mattress, and it is an environmentally friendly mattress as well. Green tea infused memory foam, and pretty comfortable, about 6 inches. Pretty comfortable. We don't have a lot to complain. In our rooftop tent, it had a 3-inch mattress, and we ended up putting an egg crate on top of it. But so far, we haven't felt like we need to do that with this. So I think the intention with the queen size bed here is that you put your head at this end and your feet down there at that end. We have slept that way, but we've also slept with our head at the other end, which is why the chargers are down there. There is a USB charger up here behind the backrest. But we have, the last couple times, we've slept with our head down at the other end because we felt like it was easier to like crawl in the bed that way and then like scooch back out instead of like climbing in and turning around. So we've tried it both ways, and it works both ways. Oh, lap desk fell. We forgot to move the lap desk. So under the bed here, it is lifted with, what are those called? Hydraulic pistons? Whatever they're called. So it is, once it's, you kind of do have to pull to lift it. It's a little bit heavy when you first start, but then those kick in and they lift it all on their own. So quite a bit of storage you can see under here. There's even the little side compartments. It is a little difficult to get to the back one, so you do want to be thoughtful about what you put back there. And you can see there is a switch and there are lights down there as well, so you can turn lights on to see what's going on down there. So right now we don't have anything under here, but we're thinking this is where we're going to keep the privacy tent that comes with it. We have a pop-up canopy. So like some of the bigger items like that, that's probably what we'll keep under there. And then maybe like clothing, like bigger pieces of clothing, like maybe during the winter, anything heavy or boots or that kind of thing. Any thoughts about it?
Nope.
Just don't get trapped.
Yeah, don't crawl in there.
Don't crawl all the way in there. So you could go ahead and put it down. So again, you got to grab kind of from the middle and push down. And again, once you get it going, it goes down pretty smoothly. The mattress also came with the mattress cover. So there was a mattress cover in, everything came underneath the bed. So everything was packaged up. Yeah, underneath the bed, all of the manuals for all of the equipment, an owner's manual for the Campinawe. Everything, you know, that you needed was actually under the bed here. So we were able to just open the packages, read all the materials, get familiar with everything.
It even has a CO2 detector.
And these are for the rack.
Yep, those are what holds the rack down.
The roof rack.
So don't play with them, hon.
Okay, so one of the things we love is this window back here. So the window is just for light. The whole end opens here. And so that's one of the things we love. And there is a screen that covers this whole thing. So I've got the screen off, just laying on the bed here right now. But that Velcro is around the whole window, and it's a pretty solid Velcro. Like, we haven't had any problems with it yet. Okay, so one of the selling points for us was this big window. I do tend to be a little bit claustrophobic, so a teardrop was kind of questionable for us anyway. But we have found that this window does make a big difference. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so Tim has unlocked it on the outside. There are also deadbolt locks on the inside here. So you can see him opening it there. Wah! And again, it is assisted. It has pistons here that assist. And you might be wondering about the orange rope. They have actually just sent us a strap. We just haven't installed it yet, that you attach to the latches up there, so that when you're inside, if you want to close it, you can just grab that handle and pull it down. So we really love like this aspect of it. There are a couple things, a couple suggestions or little tweaks that we would like to see. I mean, we're not sure if they're possible. The biggest one probably, so with the strap, you can pull it down and leave it, like, where's the tipping point? So there is a tipping point.
Not horizontal.
Yeah, so with the strap, you can hook it to hold it part way down. But then anything beyond that, go ahead and let go. It closes. So we would love if there was some way to be able to prop it open like an inch or 2 inches, you know, just to allow a little more airflow. So again, not sure that that is something that is possible or doable. But that's something that we would like. Those don't move, do they? Like, there's not a, like on a screen door?
No. That's the swivel part.
Yeah. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, I don't know if you can do something like on a screen door on either side, where it just holds it maybe open a little bit. So like if it's really rainy or windy, I don't know. So there it is with the screen on. And Tim will go ahead and open it with the screen on. I didn't pull the rope back through. You'll get that. You can pull the rope out there. So there it is with the screen in place. So we really like that. And the side windows do open as well. The curtains Velcro down to the bottom, then you can roll them up and snap them in place there. So the one on the door was rolled up, and the one on this door you can see is rolled up. One other kind of really small thing, and I don't know that it would make a difference. Since we do sometimes sleep with our head at that end, we may like it better if the curtain was attached to the top of the window and then you rolled it down and Velcroed it into place as opposed to the bottom. So we may actually, one of the things that's really nice is that we can just completely remove that curtain. We doubt that we will use that very often. We try to camp in places where there's not a lot of people around us. So, you know, like the privacy factor isn't really that big of a deal. So there's probably a pretty good likelihood that we'll just take that off and get it out of the way and probably store it underneath in one of the little side cubbies. So if we do need it at some point, we still have it with us. But then it's not in the way when we're trying to open and close the window. All right, so the back galley storage is one of the areas that we're kind of most excited about figuring out how to customize, how to use it for our particular needs. So I'll let you go ahead and open everything. Oh, you've got it on, so 2 locks on that one. Oops, our rope fell out. So he had all the locks open there. So a lot of options here. Go ahead and pull out the table also. It's pretty windy out here today. Our paper towel is blowing all over the place. So this is what we're thinking right now. So you can see the water, the other 2 water jugs, 2.5 gallon water jugs, and there's room. We usually bring some 1 gallon water jugs with us that we fill our water bottles with, you know, just so that we're sure in case we are getting water from other places where we're not really sure about the quality of the water. We usually bring at least a couple 1 gallon jugs. We actually have a place in the truck where they fit really nicely as well. So, you know, that works for us. So the water there is a pump. I'll let Tim show that. You want me to hold the paper towel? So the Campinawe comes with 2 rechargeable water pumps.
No, 2 batteries for the water pump.
Oh, sorry. 2 batteries for the rechargeable water pump. I'm saying that wrong. 2 rechargeable batteries that run the water pump. Right. So 1 water pump, 2 batteries. So 1 battery can be charging while the other battery is there. And you don't necessarily have to put it all in. But so anyway, you put that in the jug, and then you have a water sprayer. So it comes with the water sprayer, and it comes with a shower head. And our last camp out, I was so happy to be able to use it to wash my hair and kind of take a little bit of a shower. Not heated water or anything, but it was just nice to have that sprayer and that water pressure to take care of the things we needed to take care of. And it does come with a privacy shower bathroom tent as well.
I think that's showing on one of the videos.
Yeah, so I'll put a picture of that up as well. So right now, what we're doing in the bottom compartment there, we have our leveling blocks. We have the lock. Yep, so when you have it parked, you have the lock, and then you also have that little hitch lock there too.
This locks the hitch so it can't be used. The hitch that is on it does not have to have a pin in it to keep it from opening up when you're driving.
Right. And then the ball lock as well. So right now we're using that for that down there. We've got all of our spray nozzles and stuff there, our water here. We've got our chocks up there, so it comes with one set of chocks, and we went ahead and got a second one just because our driveway is slanted, so we needed to have a second one. The privacy tent and extension cord are actually up there right now. Like I said, we'll probably put the privacy tent under the bed. So this is like the area here, really these three top ones that we're not sure exactly how we're going to use them yet. Whether we're going to try to set up more of a pantry type situation. It comes with a collapsible sink, which we already had a couple of those, but it's always nice to have an extra one. And it comes with a Covia stove as well. And, you know, we have a camp stove that we're pretty used to using. So we haven't used the Covia stove yet. But on our next camp out, Tim just got some fuel for it. So on our next camp out, we're thinking we're going to give it a try. And this little area here, we already know we're going to set this up as our coffee bar. So coffee is a very important part of our morning routine. Ritual. So we're planning to set up this little area as our coffee bar. So when we get up first thing in the morning, Tim can pop this open. Tim is the coffee barista. So he'll be able to pop this open, get the little stove going with the water heating, grind our coffee for us, and have my coffee all ready for me by the time I roll out of bed. That's the goal.
There's two stabilizing jacks, one on each side.
Which aren't actually necessary. Like, you can get in and out of it with it unhooked. With the stabilizing jacks up.
Correct.
It's not going to tip.
Right. It just bounces a lot when you're moving around in there.
So whenever we stop for the night and unhook, we do go ahead and put the stabilizing jacks down.
There's a porch light on the back canopy. It's really nice. You know, brightens everything up. Unless you're 5'4" and you can't reach the switch. So I put another switch down here for her.
And so this is probably someplace that will attach a strap as well. Oh, that was the other thing. The strap is in there. The strap for the front window. Like I said, we just haven't attached it yet. So you just hook the end there to the window, the snap end to the window handle, and then you can pull it down. So much better than our orange rope.
So back here is the access for the back end of the Zero Breeze to get to the connections. I can't get a hold of it. There it comes off. It's just a little hole in the back to get to all the wiring of the Zero Breeze. If you need to change it, or to get to the back of it to add a second battery, tie it all in.
And then it does have this pull-out work table as well. So it ends up giving you about 6 feet all the way across if you need to use the whole thing. Pulling it out also holds the door open, so you don't have to worry about the door swinging. You've got the paper towel right there. You've got the little shelf up above, so you can kind of set things out as you need to. So we have all this blank white space here that we're thinking we're going to start. We'll put our Adventures with Heckenback logo on there, and then maybe start adding some stickers or something like that to it. We're not sure yet. I almost hate to put anything on it because it's so nice and new and clean and everything. One of the other things that maybe just again a little tweak, kind kind of feels like maybe there needs to be like a lock at the top and bottom on this door. It kind of feels to us like it doesn't close firmly down there on the bottom. Not that anything is going to happen or anything.
It's the weather stripping.
Yeah.
The weather stripping holds it out.
Oh, just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got good weather stripping all the way around.
And we haven't had like dust get in there yet or anything. Yeah, so like there isn't a problem or anything. It's just us being super focused on what could go wrong. So here's a view underneath. It is steel welded, powder coated, does have torsion axles as well. We hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. If there's anything you have questions about, feel free to leave comments below. And we hope you'll join us for future videos as we start to customize our Campinawe. Thanks so much for watching.